Okay, now what I want to do is give you guys a demonstration on what comes with the kit, how to put it all together. It might look a little bit overwhelming, but I promise you it is easy. It does come with full instructions, picture instructions as well, so you get to see what's going on. All right, so let's start with the amplifier itself. So the amplifier itself, this is it here, depending which way you want to look at it, I guess. But volume here, very straightforward, right? And the power switch on and off. On the back, so this is where you plug your power cables in, which we're going to get into in a minute, because there's two different ways to power this. You've got your left and right channels. So this here is the right side, this here is your left side. This here is for your phone, tablet, or whatever you're using, the input from your device to run the frequencies from the PEMF Healing App. So it goes into the device, it amplifies it, comes out here. All right, and then this here will go to your coil. All right, so that's that. That's the gist of that. All right, so all these cables here now for this demonstration, I'm going to be using this cable here. This cable here is to plug into your phone. All right, or whatever else, tablet or whatever you want to use. Typically, it'll come with this one. Only because I'm using this one for the demonstration because my phone is an old phone and it utilizes the AUX 3.5mm. Some other phones, if you got one of these here, let us know and we can give you what cords you need. All right, so this old phone I'll be using, but most phones, tablets, whatever, will use this with your USB type C. All right, and that there plugs into the back of the amplifier, just like this does. Okay. So what we do, go ahead and plug these in. Now it's pretty self-explanatory if you look at the colors, red to red and white to white. So we go do that. So there's the red one, and this one here's the white one. Okay, so we've done that. Now this here just goes straight into your phone. All right, done. So that's hooked up there. So that's how you're going to receive frequencies in to the device, to your coil. Now from here, we're going to get these here, quite thick ones here. You've got a red one and you've got a black one, okay? On the other end, you've got 4 connectors. So 1 goes into 2. So there's 4 in total and 2 in total, okay? Now, what we do, we grab these long ones with the 2. So the black one will go into your channel, your left channel, which is this one here. So same thing, black to black, red to red. All right, so you can see these got little color indicators where these got plugged into, black and red. So just like that. All right, so there's your black one, there's your red one. Now you're left with this here. All right, so a red and a black there. So that's for your left and right channel. All right, so now what we're going to go ahead, it will come with this here. This is a splitter. So 2 channels into 1, your 3.5mm, okay? So this is how we've had this set up. I've done lots of trialing, basically what works and how I wish to have this set up for it to work optimally. All right, so we're left with this here. All right, so pretty much we've got the amplifier just about done, plugged in. So what we need to do with this here is get your 3.5mm cord, AUX. So there's a male and a male. All right, so obviously your male goes straight into here, and this one, this end here, goes straight to your coil. So this is a 2 meter long cable, so you can sit with it far away. You don't have to have that up close, only a meter away. So you've got some room, you've got some distance, and collectively you can have it much further away. Should you use a power cord with a little bit extra room and whatever. All right, so you can have it at least 2 meters away from you. All right, so straight into your coil. All right, so this is an Orgonite piece, the Orgonite plate. So it's powerful enough in itself. If you know Orgonite, it does have its benefits. Once it's powered, this Rodin coil here, it comes alive. It boosts the Orgone output that the Orgonite's already doing itself. Plus, you're getting the PEMF therapy, your Scalar in the way the coil's configured. It's just kind of a no-brainer. These two technologies coming together, lots and lots of crystals in here in crushed and powdered form. It's spread out through the whole piece. It looks like it's just black, but there's a lot of goodies in here. All right, so all that is amplified, piezoelectricity, crystals, quartz family crystals, chakra blend crystals, okay? There's shungite in here. It's one reason why it's so black. But that's enough about that. I could go more into this, but I won't. Now, I'd just like to say while I've got you, this one here is very unique. I've only ever done one of these, and it is different. You can see the difference, right? So what this one is I call it a dual trifolar Rodin coil, okay? So there's two coils. It's 2-channel coil, right? So you've got three coils going one way, 3 coils going the other way. So clockwise and counterclockwise, the same as this, although there's 3. So trifolar, 3 coils. That's what I'm calling it. There's only one of these ever made. So this is equipped to go with the PEMF Healing App as well, being a dual coil. Dual coil. You have to have a dual coil to run this app to get the most. You don't have to, but to get the most benefits out of it, the way the app works with all the frequencies, you need a dual channel coil. Okay. So there's that. So this here is available on our Etsy, and there's only one, and I probably will only ever make one. Very special, very unique. Okay. So that's just here for its looks. Now, all that's left to do is to plug in your power supply. All right, in your the DC in there. Okay. Now, so very simple. You've got a plug like this, your DC plug, and it simply just plugs in. Very simple. Now, power supply. This can go to your wall. If you're not in Australia or New Zealand, then you will need a wall adapter. Very easy. You just get AU plug into your country plug out or whatever. All right, so AU to UK, for instance, whatever you guys have there. It's just a little simple adapter, very cheap, inexpensive, $5. It's not much. All right. Alternatively, more universal, whatever, you got this power cable here. All right. So this one here plugs straight into your DC as well, but you can now power it with a power bank. All right, and it does not change the function of this. Doesn't make it weaker. It provides the same power. Okay, all tested. You might think that that's not possible or it's not very good or whatever, but power bank, 5 volt 1 amp to 5 volt 3 amps max, and that's enough. All right, so what we're going to do, so this is plugged in, right? So you've got this on-off switch, right? So when it's down, it's in standby mode, okay? There's a little red light you can see, but when it's on, you'll watch that light. It comes on a lot brighter, okay? So here's your volume knob, max. Now I've designed this to put your amplifier on max, okay? You're not maxing out the power of this here. You shouldn't get no distortion or anything like that. You can put it on max. The same with your phone, okay? The volume on your phone, here, PEMF Healing App, just put it up to the max, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to go into some, I'm just thinking, just some of my my list here, okay? So we can do things to test, okay? So let's go. I always like this one here to test this. Right, so I'm going to play that. So everything is on. I'm going to turn this back on, the battery pack, because it was nothing on there. Start with, right, so we're running the frequency here. All right. We'll get a magnet ball. There you go. All right. So straight away, we've got some good movement there. Now this will actually come with this magnet ball, okay? This here is a smaller one versus this one. We'll stick them together so you can see. Tiny bit different, okay? So different size magnet balls will do different things, different gauge strengths, different weights. So there's that. I just want to say that. So if you get any movement out of your magnet ball, it's working. All you need to know is that it's working. So you can see this one here, because it's lighter and that it acts more crazy, I guess. This one here is more of a controlled circle. There you go. Alright. Just depends. So, but if you get anything out of it, like, it's good to play with. Like, you can see how crazy that is. You might get it to do nice circles too. But yes, it will come with a magnet more like this, okay? In a little container, just like this, alright? So everything I've showed you so far comes with it. Not the battery, not the phone, and you get one of these plates, okay? And this one's unique, available on our Etsy, all right? So there's only one of these available. You can go ahead and order these. You can pick your color coils, all right?
We got lots of different colors to choose from. We've had to revamp the colors. We've got different colors now, and we never used to do this. We never used to be able to have gold or silver, but now we can. Okay, so if you want gold coil or a silver coil, you can, or any other combination, you pick 2 colors. So you could have pink and silver, or purple and silver, gold and copper. I like gold and copper together. That's good. Yeah, up to you. I mean, you can see here's a few colors here. So we've got black, green, and purple. All right. So there's that. Now, other testing here. So what we can do, I'm just going to change it into, let's just pick one of these. Love these frequencies here. Just to show you, I've got my tri-fluid meter on just over there. This here is a simple LED light. This is an example of the power transfer, the electromagnetic transfer. This is a coil, just a coil with an LED attached to it. It's very simple. All right. So you see that? So that's just an example of how this here energy can get into the body. This coil is like the mitochondria in your body, your cell, the powerhouse of your cell, your mitochondria. If you think of it, because it's like a coil in your body, this is a coil. And basically, high voltage cells is where healing happens. Low voltage cell is where disease and issues happen, yeah? All right? So this is one way how PEMF can really help. Get into the body to ramp up your cellular voltage to help heal your body, okay? That's an example there. Now, tri-fluid meter. So in this state here right now set up, this can throw out a 12-foot diameter field, okay? I can't fully demonstrate that with this camera set up right now, but I'll bring it right up to the camera, which is at least a foot away, right? Or actually, that's probably about a foot there. So it's maxed out about a foot. Obviously, it's not going to change. You can see how far I'm going down there, okay? So I've done other videos on this. Like, you know, you can see it's maxed out from there, right? So there's that, okay? So pretty straightforward. Just demonstrated that to you here. You can go ahead and click the link, take us to our Etsy shop where you can look at this, purchase this if you choose. This is set up properly for the PEMF Healing App. I have, maybe I won't say that. I was going to say something, maybe I won't. So one thing I want to also bring to your attention now, if you choose to pair it with a battery pack like this here, like I said, it's 5 volt 1 amp to 5 volt 3 amp, so 15 watt in total. This is what should be run here. Now the coil itself may get warm. You might not notice any heat at all, or it can get potentially up to around 40 degrees Celsius, which is absolutely fine. You don't want it to go over 50 degrees, but I've never had a frequency through my testing that's gone above that, really, okay? Not with this setup. Everything as is with the cords and cables is enough to keep it on the cool, just right. But one thing I want to touch is when you power a DC battery like this here, you get away from the dirty electricity from the wall. You don't need to get like typically recommended in arts group, the frequency healing group, and in printing group. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but I'm on there. Sussing it out. Love the group. Best group on Facebook, hands down. But you get away from the dirty electricity. You don't need a green wave filter. That's recommended in the group to use a green wave filter because this is very clean. DC battery is very clean. So you can literally take this and put it directly on your problem area. If you've got a sore knee, put it straight on your knee. Put it straight on the back of your neck. Put it straight on your elbow. Wherever you're pain, wherever you're trying to eat, treat whatever organ, whatever. It doesn't matter. Put your, well, I've got a drink here, nice hot chocolate. Put your drinks directly on there, okay? Your structure, your water directly on there. No dirty electricity is getting in there, okay? It's very clean. I'll show you this now, actually. It's very, very low. So I'm on the voltage setting now. Before I was on the magnetic. All right, so electric. When you've got it just plugged into the wall, this thing pings out like it's maxed. So this is very low compared to what comes through to the wall, and this is completely safe and fine. All right, so there's a little bit of voltage there, which is absolutely fine, okay? There's a little bit on the battery too, obviously, right? So that's coming through to this. That's why it's very, when you've got this and it's plugged straight into the wall, you keep this a little distance away from you, okay? A little bit away. You don't want to put this directly on you. Battery pack, it's fine. You can put this cord directly on you to get the most Gauss, the most strength, the most penetration, and really help aid in this healing process, okay? Every frequency program is different. I've run quite a few, and I do my testing to what does what, the ranges, the different Gauss strengths, they're all different, okay? I think I've got up to 10, maybe 15 Gauss coming off of this setup, depending on the frequency, but some programs or most programs you might just get 1 Gauss, which is absolutely fine because it's all about the range, what the frequencies are doing, how they're all structured together. You're not just getting one frequency, as you guys probably know, you're getting a multiple frequencies, all different harmonics, all different ratios and stuff like that, Fibonacci sequences. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Also, just a quick demonstration here. We've got a different frequency plane, as you can see. It's this one here. Now, what I want to show you is compass, right? So north for me is pointing back this way here. You can see the north pointer is here. Now, you watch this flick around, if you can see this, right? See how the north goes in the center, right? So bio north is coming out of here. It's very beneficial, right? Different frequencies do different things. With every program, you're going to get north and south no matter what. It depends on just lots of stuff. But what I want to basically show you is this here magnet ball. We're going to put this on here. You're getting a little bit of a wobble, right? It's moving. That's no real indication of how strong it is or what it's doing, the frequency itself or the range. There's no indication. If you get any movement, it's working. Now, like I said, I've done other videos where I've demonstrated how far the field can go. That's not with every frequency, but it can go that far, that 12-foot diameter field, right? So you're getting movement out of here. You'll either get a vibration, a little bit of movement, or it'll be crazy, right? So this is an indicator of how much energy transfer is going on. Now, this particular frequency that I just showed you is doing something different. This would be the 9 hertz, because it's with 3,333 with 9 hertz. All right. So it's a combination of good range, but also earth-based frequencies as well. And that's one reason why it has a higher Gauss. Like right now, this has a higher Gauss strength coming off of this, but coupled with range. All right. So here's this. All right. So it is maxed out from there. All right. So this does good range. This particular field probably would do around an 8-foot, guessing, right, without proper measuring it right now. 8-foot diameter field, so plenty. All right. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. You got the clean energy if you decide to use a power supply, so it does come with this cable, so you can just plug it in to a USB. If you've got a power bank lying around the place, it's 5 volt, 1 amp, 5 volt 2, 5 volt 3, absolutely fine. Plug it in, use it. Max volume on this amplifier, max volume on your phone, and it's good to go, okay? Very, very powerful. And just a demonstration of a crazy one, which is this one here, this ribcage recovery. This one here is nice and crazy. Alright, so you can tell there's differences. The magnet ball moving, how it moves, is no real indication of what's going on with the frequency, the range, or anything like that. As long as you get movement or some sort of vibration or noise, or it's moving us subtly even, it's working, it's fine. It's doing its job, so much beneficial. This coil here has 432 winds to it. Takes 432 winds, singly winded how I make this, to make this coil. It takes a long time to make this. Not only that, all the behind the scenes connections, the soldering, the make sure it all works, the putting the connection plug in there, making the actual Orgonite, the Orgonite matrix that we make ourselves. There's so many steps in creating this. It's not funny. If you don't know, then you don't know. If you've never played around with this stuff, it's a lot. But yeah, go ahead and check it out, and I hope you found this informative. And don't let this scare you away with this amplifier. Once you know it's simple, then you can take this, put it wherever you want, by your bedside table, under your pillow, buy a pot plant. Doesn't really matter. against your water. If you've got like a big water vessel, put it up against your water underneath and structure it. Put frequencies into it. Put 432 hertz into it. You can do whatever you want. It's really good for frequency and printing because it's a flat surface as well, and you can put whatever you want on it. It's really, really powerful. Put it under your bed while you sleep. It's amazing. Bring it out when you injure yourself, like if you've got sports injuries or whatever. It doesn't matter. If you're here, you know PEMF therapy is a real thing. It's not just made up. It's literally a real thing. We've got magnetic induction here. All right. So there's power right there, and it's going into your body, into your cells, and your body knows what to do and utilizes these frequencies, okay? Everything has a frequency. We know this. Even vitamins and minerals and stuff on the app. Magnesium, for instance, vitamin C, you can pinpoint, you can get the frequencies and what's needed, different pathways and stuff like that to make it happen in your body energetically, yeah? It's beautiful, brilliant, love it. Hope you guys like this video, and yeah, I'll see you next time.